have some fun. This is rear wheel drive now. What's good? Welcome back. We are in the middle of Tropical Storm Helen, or whatever it is, you know what I mean? But it hasn't really hit yet. We're waiting. It's probably gonna hit at like 10 p.m. tonight. And I think Atlanta has a chance of being hit with a tropical storm, maybe a Category 1 hurricane, which is pretty crazy to be honest, but we got to enjoy the rain without the storm while we can. So I'm taking the car out, guys. I'm gonna go for a drive to Drew's place at Precision Window Tint and Film, and I want to talk about AI on this drive. I went out a little bit earlier to the gym with my girlfriend, so I got a little bit of footage there, some drifting. Let's see what else we can get up to right now in the rain, you know what I mean? We're in rear wheel drive, car's warm, and I have a good sense for it right now for where it's slipping, and that sense, the ability to actually understand when your tires are slipping, that takes time to build up. But in a good car, you will be able to basically feel that slipping of the tires and exactly which tire is slipping, rear left, rear right, through the car, and that kind of connection to the car, that feeling, that sense, you know, I think a lot of driving skill comes down to also, you know, your time with a certain car, which gives you the ability to feel connected to it. So you can already tell, pretty decent rainfall, right? The rain also pools, it doesn't really drain away that well. You can see on the sides, quite a lot of rain, even right here. Good amount of rain. This car in the left lane is gonna take it slow. Of course, dumb people everywhere. As always, no shortage of dumb people in Atlanta. Come on, come on. You got it. You got it. Now this is a very slippery turn, and I'm not going to be in rear wheel drive going around this steep turn. So I'm in 4-wheel drive sport now, guys, as we're coming into this sweeping right turn. In rear wheel drive, you would have been pushed out into the barriers, especially with traction and stability control off. So here I'm in 3rd gear, just a little bit of throttle. We're in 4,000 RPM. Slowly centering the car back out with a little bit more throttle, shift up. Watch for the traction difference between underneath the bridge and out in the rain. Feeling pretty stable, getting a lot of confidence from the car. So in 4-wheel drive sport, I really do feel a lot of confidence in the car. The only time when, you know, you're in 4-wheel drive sport with traction and stability control off, where things could really go wrong, is if you downshift at the second in very rainy conditions and try to, you know, deliver all that torque in 2nd gear down, you might just spin out, you know. Or if you're switching lanes and there's puddles of water and you're in a lower gear and you try to get traction again, spin out that way. Definitely getting some standing water on the road now. Feeling a little bit of slip there, slip forward. And let me know, guys, if you like this content where it's very educational, driver focused. We're in different conditions, right? Different modes of the car, and just seeing how to handle those different conditions. So in the rain, on a day like this, 72 degrees out, we're on summer tires, Hankooks. They're okay, but how do you maintain grip? How can you still have some fun, you know what I mean? I love talking about all those things. Coming down into fourth gear, still trying to feel, where's the slip? Is there slip? That felt good. Right towards the end, there was a little bit of slip there. So shifted into fifth gear. Getting missed now with the rain, where your visibility goes down. That's where you want to increase the distance between you and the car in front of you, because it's just difficult to read, you know, low visibility, less braking distance. Show you just how easy it is to break loose right now, guys. Oh, actually a decent amount of traction there, to be honest. We were in second gear. We're still in second gear here. So at this point, with the wheel turned this much, too much throttle would send me over the side, spinning. But managing the throttle, you can manage traction. So I'm very light on the throttle now. We're still in second gear. Barely any throttle. You can hear the actual burbles because I've lifted a little bit to allow the fuel to overrun, causing the burbles. Lots and lots of rain here. Woo, woo, woo. Managing that spin by shifting up. Just showing you how easy it is to get loose. People slowing down now. Let's go into all-wheel drive sport. When you get to the bottom of a hill, there's usually standing water, so you have to be careful as you're coming down. When it bottoms out, that's usually where the water will be, and that's where you could hydroplane. all-wheel drive, but I don't trust rear-wheel drive right now with these conditions, guys, so right back to all-wheel drive. Wow, it's coming through. I actually never realized that that's open above us. It's not a closed tunnel. So now the visibility is pretty bad. I'm gonna come over here. A little bit of a hydroplaning between the surfaces because that was a different kind of surface material than the main road that we just went over. And I'd actually prefer to be in the middle lane to have as much visibility on both sides as possible and hope that the water is actually draining to each side, which is how most highways are supposed to be built. So some more standing water up here for sure. Again, we'll have a bridge with a different type of surface. I say bridge, but what I mean is a different kind of connecting road surface up here that's different in material. Usually bridges are like that, so you can tell. It's got interlocked sections, and then it goes back to the main road surface. Camera was slowing down for no reason. I think something is waving on that Jeep on top of it. I hope that's not the hood. That's crazy. That's not a Jeep either. It's a Dodge, guys. Got its hazard lights on now. What the heck is that? What is that? It's like a sign. Watching for standing water as we come down. I'm going to switch into all-wheel drive. So this is traction and stability control completely on. Four-wheel drive, normal four-wheel drive, not four-wheel drive sport. With this rain, guys, I'm literally just gonna turn back around because there's no reason to continue out. This rain kind of sucks. Random ass school bus. Oh, what was that? Little bump. Didn't even see that, guys. It was one of these things, guys. Rubber though. Drive, guys, so easy to let this thing just take off on you. Back to all-wheel drive. Actually, yep, four-wheel drive right there. And then all-wheel drive sport. Press that a few times. On the right is just being a dumbass. Traveling way too fast to be in the right lane as people were merging on that turn. Staying in 6th gear, guys, lots of traction. Getting a lot of confidence from the steering wheel. I'll just set it again. There you go, nice. This is a situation where, you know, this car is definitely not supposed to be in the left lane. They're in between, you know, accelerating, not accelerating, just causing traffic, you know what I mean? It's the same in the sun or the rain, you know, just get out of the left lane if you're not going to be passing. That truck shouldn't be in the left lane here, guys. Just going way too slow. Gonna upshift instead of downshift to slow myself down there because I don't need all the torque in 3rd gear in these conditions. 5th gear is still super strong in these cars. Gonna go down to 4th now just to slow myself down a little bit. Downshifts are just wicked, guys. fam, welcome back. Car's got a lot of traction. I was in second gear in rear wheel drive and still held up. Again, I do have pretty brand new tires. We did do a few laps around Lanier, but still pretty brand new. Really settled. I held through third gear and it kept fighting for traction, but it got it. But we have stability and traction off. Look at that, that's crazy. They're retarded. That's hilarious. They're going at it, guys. Going to all-wheel drive now. Need a little bit more traction on these roads with more standing water. Just feels like the car is standing right on the line of traction in the higher RPMs in all-wheel drive sport with stability and traction off. Alignment feels pretty good, following really the road. Let's see if we can have some fun here. Sounds wicked. Oh, here's that standing rain, standing water that I talked about before. It is a blockage right there. Talking about in rear wheel drive, by the way. Yeah.